to Legion TD. Like LOD is very strong. Like massing units is a pretty good idea.
Mm.
You have to take into consideration, I guess, round 7 again. Round 8 is pretty difficult. Round 10 again.
Yeah.
Similar rounds to where it's difficult for Legion TD.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
So I'm going to start by building 10 wisps.
Wisp, really good start.
My bidding.
Yeah, the units should be changing pretty much every round.
That's a given.
So you'll get the chance to get more good towers, I guess.
Do you bother to do a diagonal build in this, or do you just do like horizontal?
So basically, what's nice about this map is that you can move towers. So if you're not pleased with your placement, you can always change things up.
Mm.
My brothers has begun.
But yeah, diagonal is good. So you know the strategy where you put like a hermit in the middle and like it touches like multiple targets or 6 towers in total.
Oh, right, okay. I'm not aware of that, but... I mean, what, there's 6 around it, yeah. But in this,
Yeah,
it does
so,
it
like,
in a
kinda
line or
be-
something, does it?
Also like oracle in the middle and pretty much like 6 towers around it. So like it maximizes the buff.
Yeah. Okay.
I am prepared. Enlighten me.
I heard hedgehogs are quite good, so...
Yeah, they're good frontline units. Not the best. Aren't that reliable.
Well, now you tell me.
Like, what kind of units do you have at the moment?
Well, I've got archers, flying machines, goblin scientist available. So I'll probably swap over to one of those. But I built hedgehogs because I thought they're supposed to be quite good in the early rounds.
They are very good early. It's just they fall off pretty easily. Maybe the objective this game is going to get you a Seraphim. You never tried a Seraphim before, right?
I think I tried it. Chat didn't want me to do it, and then, yeah, I think it was okay. We rarely get very far in this map because it's normally over in the first level, which we got 62 leaked on this side.
Was that you leaking?
No, it's Legolas.
I am prepared.
No, I think that was Rami. So, okay, not too bad. You guys headshots.
Oh wait, yeah, that's Rami.
So yeah, I mean, you had archers, right? Or
I can now
skeleton
build archer or
warriors?
flying machine.
Yeah, flying machine is a must, similar to Legion TD.
For my brothers has begun.
Job's done.
My brothers, I am prepared.
Job's done.
Thy bidding. Out with it.
Upgrade complete.
So I like to build like you're doing, build on the close to the edge of the map, so you kind of funnel the units towards like a specific
Job's
sign,
done. Job's done.
and just like kind of balance the front line and like good amount of backline damage. That's always really good.
I'm listening.
So far, so good. You can't anti-stuck in this, can you?
Not towards the other side, but there is a command like King Stop in case like units are stuck. The main differences would be there's a different presence. There's Time Lord's presence. There's Seraphim, a few different units, but mostly the game is very similar. You have champions as well, which I'm sure you're aware about.
So the Altar of Prophets, you want to wait until you got 5k or something?
Yeah, that's later on. You could get access to like a hero. Kind of depends with your strategy. You can go for like an archmage, which gives a lot of like mana regeneration to your units. So for example, if you have a lot of casters, that's a pretty good pick.
My bidding.
Yeah, makes sense.
My life for the horde.
My bidding. That's a given. For my brothers. Your move. Out with it.
Upgrade complete.
I am prepared.
Let's get going.
Enlighten me. No one shall be the worse. It has begun.
So if you don't have any ideas with like your role, just let me know.
No one shall be the worse.
Yeah, it's going good because I feel like I got good towers. So it makes a big difference. Allows me to be a bit more confident. Got a good front line, good mid line. So range behind.
Yeah, you're gonna be set with like that hedgehog, those hedgehogs.
They do seem to be doing a good job.
Whoever sent that blood orc, that was nasty.
There's two of us that did it.
Alright, got me there. Not gonna lie.
Build more farms.
Out with it.
Upgrade complete.
My brothers. I am
Job
prepared.
done.
Washua. My bidding
Upgrade complete.
has begun. That's a given.
Job's done. Orders.
There's so much spam now on this side.
Yeah, like it's a good thing. Like it seems weird, but you can spam units. Some of them are pretty good.
Out with it. I am prepared.
So for example, ogres are good, peasants are good, peewees are good to like spam. It seems weird, but it's a good strat.
My bidding.
Basically, you kind of want to overwhelm the bosses on round 10 with like low tier units, so your background deals a lot of damage.
Righto.
So you're having a blast, right?
I think the thing I like the most about Hellhalt is the models. They're quite unique, each level. They're nice takes on the potential models for Classic.
Research
It's
complete.
kind of what I would have liked to have seen from Reforged.
Yeah,
I
true.
await your command. Waiting on you.
Upgrade complete.
Got a compliment for the map. That's good. That's a good start.
Upgrade complete.
That's a given.
Rest is trash, though, right?
Never trust an elf.
Thank you, Shish. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything else good going for this map though.
Orders.
Enlighten me. For my brothers.
Trash, maybe.
Upgrade complete.
Trash.
I'll get the dustbin men to come and pick this map up next week. They've already been today, so it's too late.
Out with it.
There's something about it that just gives me the emphasis or the impression that it's trying too hard. Thank you again, Sheesh. You are a generous god. I'm with Garethos in this one. Never trust an elf, except for these elite archers. They seem pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. If you master them, there's a strategy where you literally only master elite archers. I feel like that's a thing in Legion TD too, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's different styles to it. It's like the ones that maybe try to get just 2 to 3 upgraded ones, or the guys that sort of start to master lower level ones because they end up doing quite well versus the bosses if they get enough of the lower level ones.
Yeah.
Has begun.
Job's done.
Out with it.
Job's done.
That's a given.
Ah, farms.
I am prepared for my brothers.
What needs revealing?
Supply blocked again.
Build more.
As usual, yes.
Build more. Upgrade complete.
Or my life.
Job's done.
Enlighten me.
My sight is yours. Upgrade complete.
My
So what did you think about that melee game? What was your strategy? Go in there and just punish at all cost?
Oh yeah, I got the item that allows you to reveal a part of the map, and I saw that Reforged was taking this expansion, so a human expansion is so easy to abuse. So, especially in 4 versus 4 RT where you can overwhelm it. So there was no way he was going to get that expansion up the moment I saw it. And then it just puts you further behind. And just upgrade towards overpowered undead units.
Yeah, it felt like middle game we had like a chance, but the thing is we pushed you guys away from that middle part, but afterwards it was pretty much over. You guys like
Yeah.
caught crossworms and like mass gyros.
Like melee,
So-
you kind of want to look at it from the perspective of getting items and stuff like that. So whilst you pushed us away from the middle, we got the items from the middle. So the big boy drops like some nice items. So you got what you needed from it, and then you move on. It'd be nice to
Okay, I
stick
see. So
around
you
and kill
killed
it all.
By bidding, that's a given. Out with it.
Well, I haven't leaked so far, so that's unique.
That's impressive. Nice. You could just overbuild pretty much.
Someone call for the doctor? Ready to work.
I stand ready.
Ready to
I
work.
stand ready.
Ooh, yee.
So what did you think I did right and wrong in that game?
For my brothers.
The melee game?
It has begun.
Job's done.
You didn't really do anything wrong, to be honest. The towers were maybe placed a little bit too far forward, but otherwise you concentrated on the heroes and your units. They were fully upgraded, so there wasn't really many mistakes in that perspective. So pretty
much
good.
went with the.
By bidding,
Upgrade complete.
that's a given.
Say that again.
Maybe the time. Maybe the timings were off. I pretty much like tried to follow the Farseer TC build to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, no,
I feel
everything
like,
is right. It's not 4 versus 4 RT has timing maybe in terms of real communication between the teams, but there's very rarely real communication. So a lot of the time 4 versus 4 RT is just do what you want, whatever makes it work. And you got 2 heroes, they were both powerful, and you had fully upgraded units, so you didn't really do anything wrong. It's just your team sucked.
You just needed better people, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just like you said earlier. Just needed to find better players. Tactical leak. I'm going to get this big satyr. He's going to drop 1,000,000 gold.
So you're holding pretty well. You have triple time, good amount of archers. So you might want to consider going for a lot of pierce because round 10 is pretty difficult.
Yeah, I can certainly do that. Just playing it mostly safe, but just also getting really good stuff. Like the reward, the units have been very good. I was told that cults are good, but I don't know if I trust that.
Pretty good because they have an ability. It's different from the Legion TD. Cults in this game have an ability called Disturb, I think it's called, or something along those lines. But it reduces attack rate from bosses, which is pretty good.
Do you upgrade them though?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you do. Yeah.
Job's done. I bid you. That's a given. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Build more farms.
Ow.
Upgrade complete.
Farms.
It has begun.
Yeah, I think with disable, maybe something with like minus armor, increased attack rate. Fours are pretty good. Like slow, we already have that.
Yeah, I would have built a few more units if I could have. I might be okay.
Yeah, this round is notorious. It's actually pretty difficult. So if you hold it, you're technically like a really good player.
I think it was just worked out really well for me because I was going to build more units, but I got stuck by farms.
No.
As it usually happens. Not sure I got enough to clear all of that. I'm sure the king can manage though.
So yeah, you guys probably want to upgrade king a little bit. Probably go for a provoke. So whenever there's champions, you want to like disable their auras, their effect. So provoke is something you must have.
That's
It's on the bottom right of the anarchy.
Teaches the garden the provoke anarchy skill. Skill only activates when it's maxed to level 10. Now it's active, I guess.
Perfect. So you see there's a minus armor applied to the boss, and this champion does percentage HP damage, so you want to take him out as soon as possible.
Was the champion the big acolyte, or is it the guardian?
Yep. So you have to use it though. It's
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Out with it for my brothers.
So it's not like a passive on his auto attacks.
What needs revealing?
No, so pretty much it drains. If you read the ability, it drains half your mana. So you want to use your abilities first and then use it basically.
I bid you.
I'm gonna try the nerdy tree of battle.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
I shall be your
Let's get going.
My sight is yours.
Upgrade complete. It has begun. For my brothers. No one shall be the Job's done.
Was this map made by the same people that made the Steam Legion TD 2 game?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think so.
Because there's elements of the terrain that remind me of... It's almost like they carried the terrain from this game. different people. Apparently.
I would say it's pretty. I'm pretty sure it's different people. Because the guy that makes this map is called Hellraiser. I'm not too sure.
Is he a heretic?
Maybe.
Slow scene's pretty overpowered in this because there's so many units.
Oh, it is. The units are clunky, especially in Warcraft 3. Normally the units are clunky, so like reducing their movement speed is technically one of the best auras you could do, especially against melee rounds. I don't know if you played Dota 2 or StarCraft 2 custom maps before.
I used to play them like when I used to play StarCraft 2 like many years ago, but I haven't really played anything since.
Enlighten me.
Just couldn't find myself getting back into StarCraft 2. Too detached from it now, I think.
Revealing.
Out with it.
Your
Upgrade complete.
Who'd you want to
I'm
kill?
listening.
I am prepared. That's a given. It has begun.
Job's done.
My
Research
bidding
complete.
for my
Oh,
Upgrade complete.
yes. One moment.
Sure.
I don't know if we're sending or not. No one else is sent, so I'm not doing anything.
You're sending alone?
No one's sent.
Enlighten me. That's a given.
I feel it's better to just upgrade King. It's just safer bet.
Zeus. This is
Yeah,
the dream
Zeus's
map
are
for
pretty
Zeus.
strong. Like tons.
Mass a million of those.
My bidding.
Oh yeah. Probably push a lot here. I don't know what's your push at the moment, but income is a pretty good idea. So either upgrade King.
It's 9-8 at the moment.
Damn, you're pushing higher than me.
Seems to have gone so well for me so far.
Out with it. No one shall be the wiser. That's a given.
Job's
So now
done.
you can pretty much like in Legion TD, you know what the other people are building, what's your push in a scoreboard, and you can kind of take a decision when to send based on
Job's done.
that information, I guess.
Job's done.
Right.
Right. Seem a little bit
Right.
confused.
No, I like saying that because it's what Garifos says.
Okay.
It's one of his quotes. Looks like a real spam fest.
It is. You guys get the edge on it now.
More gold is required.
By the way, Woody, I saw you do on Twitter. Are you still doing those workout
I am
sessions,
prepared.
like running every day and everything?
That's a given.
What, exercise
It
stuff?
has begun.
Yeah, you said you're gonna do like
How may I
like run
serve?
every day and like post the progress and everything.
Enlighten
Oh, yeah.
for my
At the moment, it's still
Great
walking, but I'm at the stage where I feel confident enough that I could jog. I'm just too lazy to do it.
Understandable. Same.
But before, I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to run because it feels, I don't want to, I'm taking it very slow in the sense that I'm definitely doing things, but I don't want to sort of injure myself because I tried a while back to do the, what is it, the bold guy challenge, One Punch Man, where I was doing 10k a day. And I ended up like really injuring my feet. I had blisters
Wait,
and everything.
were you doing 10K a day? That's
Yeah, I just
insane.
started doing it. It was the worst idea ever. I just went straight into doing 100 push-ups, 100 of everything, and then not. Was it 10k? Yeah, it was 10k.
Okay.
So, needless to say, I wasn't able to keep that up for very long before I started getting injuries that were taking me down because I wasn't exercised enough for it.
And we could tune the One Punch Man exercise down a notch, and we help each other like do it every day. What do you think?
Yeah, that seems fine. I've got enough experience now with my exercising to feel confident enough to move on to another stage. It's normally exercises in the evening.
Storm, earth, and fire.
I just sort of do
My call.
some stretches and stuff like that, and then I'll just take my kettlebells or my dumbbells and just continuously lift them until my arms are tired or whatever. I don't really have any super specific strategy in terms of exercising. I don't particularly want to. Whilst it can be more effective, I used to take it super seriously. Like there was a time where I was measuring everything I was eating and stuff like that. It was really unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to that. I'd rather just do whatever it is I do and whatever results I get. That's more my kind of philosophy in life these days.
thy bidding.
I don't like to take things or anything like that. I take no
Brothers,
pills or whatever to enhance myself. Whatever results I get, I'll get naturally.
for my brothers.
No interest otherwise, because I don't see the point. Because if I can only achieve a certain level, but I need to be dependent on something, that seems
I am prepared.
not a path I want to go down.
Upgrade complete.
No, that makes sense
Build
for
more
sure.
farms.
Out with it. It has begun.
Especially feels like I'm sitting down all the time, like playing Warcraft.
Job done.
For my brothers.
Like I feel like I
Yeah.
kind of have to exercise.
Job's
I'm lazy
done.
too, so I don't know how like to motivate myself. What do you do for motivation? Do you
Well, I
just
used to
have your
do,
chat,
if
like,
I
force
lost
you?
games, I would do 20 push-ups. If I won the game, I'd do 10 push-ups. So there's like an incentive to win in that sense. The only problem is you get really tired if you lose. You get, for fuck's sake, I've got to do another 20 push-ups or whatever. There's little things
Whoever
like that
does
you can
fitness,
do in between the games, the sessions. But otherwise, if you're just watching YouTube or stuff, I don't know what you sort of do in your evenings or whatever, YouTube, Twitch. Like I found if you find something you're interested in watching and you're kind of captivated, it's kind of easy to sort of do exercises to it because you're distracted. So you can pull more weight or do more repetitions than you probably would do if you was just standing there staring at a mirror or a blank wall. Like I used to go to the gym, but I stopped doing that a while ago because they shut them down and then they froze my membership, and then I was just like, oh, I'm not even sure if I want to re-engage my membership, so I've kept my membership frozen for now, and I'm just thinking I'm not going to bother going back. I just do my exercises at home.
I don't know if I feel comfortable going back to the gym though. What do you think about it?
What, to the
Doesn't it feel
gym?
like
Yeah, I mean, obviously, depends on how you. I mean, you're so young though, so you'll be fine anyway. Even if you get full blown corona, even if you get like the hardest of the hardest case, you just shrug it off. But
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's 100% how it works. That's the scientific fact. But I think what's more annoying at the moment, because the gym, the way it works with my one, is you have to, now, I could just turn up and do what I wanted. Now you have to sign up for a session every single time. And you then need to wait in line, so you have to arrange for a time to be there, and you can only be there for that hour slot, and then you're waiting in a queue before you can go in. Then you go in, and you've got to obviously obey the far stricter rules now. There's fewer machines, they're more spaced out. On the one side it might be nicer because it's quieter, so you've got better access to machine, but at the same time you can't even do the swimming now properly. I think that's shut down, and that was one of the main reasons why I did continue to go to the gym, because the gym I went to had, it was like a leisure centre for, it's like a council leisure centre to a degree, so it's more for the public. So there was a swimming pool, so I used to always do exercise and then swimming afterwards as a reward, because I enjoyed doing that. But, you know, since I've stopped doing it, I just don't care that much now. As long as you just take care of yourself, don't eat too poorly, and do a few exercises, 30 minutes or whatever a day, you're well on your way to being much, much healthier in general. No need to go extreme.
Eating. At least, do you cook for yourself? I would assume you do.
What? When did I go to the gym myself?
I mean, like, it's like, obviously you need to, like you said, eat healthy, right? But it's kind of difficult if, like, cooking for yourself if you're really bad at it, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I have salad every morning or every lunch. That's my. I have a big amount of. I have cucumbers, celery, carrots, spinach, sometimes rocket spinach, cress, tomatoes, and then I'll have some few peanuts, salted peanuts or something like that, and some crisps to just offside it, because I can't just have only salad, because then I'd just want to die. But if you have like enough savory bits to go with the salad, it makes it a lot easier to eat salady. But I think I was healthiest when I was just having steamed broccoli and chicken on a frequent basis. But I haven't done that so much because I don't really go out shopping so much since this whole corona thing. So I just sort of continue with the salad for now. But that's always a nice thing to do. It's very easy to steam as well. You just put like the hardest bit is just defrosting the chicken the night before, just remembering to do that. But if you've got a defrosted chicken, you just slap that in there in the steamer. And then the higher tier tray, you just put like cut up broccoli and some mushrooms, and you've got yourself a nice meal, quick and easy to cook and eat as well. And it's there's virtually no fat to that kind of thing. A lot of turkey steaks as well are really good. Just be healthy. Just don't eat bad. That's all. That's all we have to do.
For my brothers, it has begun.
No one shall be
Seems
the
easy
wiser.
enough.
Ease.
No one shall be the wiser.
For my brothers, that's a given. It has begun. That's a given.
I think push-ups are very good for you.
For my
Just got to be
brothers,
careful you don't injure yourself when doing
it has
them. So
begun. That's
be
a
somewhat calm, but it's a very good natural resistance exercise.
Like, push-ups is so easy to do, and pretty much like a lot of benefits, I guess.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like full like health of your body, like a whole core as well, everything.
yeah. You have to tense everything if you want to get good results from it.
Job's done.
The hardest thing about doing push-ups is keeping your head held high.
No one shall be the wiser.
That's
Sure,
what I
you have to
find the
look
hardest.
forward.
A lot of people, when they do push-ups, their head will slump completely down to the ground. They won't have the proper posture. But if you actually try doing push-ups where you have your head like as high, almost like if you imagined your spine was just like completely straight, and you had your head like really high, when you're doing it, but you're still looking down at the ground, but you're just keeping your head high. That's actually really hard to maintain, I find.
Has begun for my brothers.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the sub.
That's a given for my brothers.
But the easiest way to do exercise or to get into it is to just do it.
That's a given.
Like, that sounds obvious, but it is true. Like, you just start slow, you start small, and you build your way up.
Yeah, it just have to create that habit, you know? I feel like that's the hard part, but once you get it down, it's hard to like stop you from continuing.
Yeah, it becomes muscle memory, so if you're doing it over the years and stuff like that, and just as long as you're used to doing some form of exercise, it's much easier to get back into it.
Yeah, true. Because I had my like routine to go to the gym, but obviously COVID happened, and then from there I got so lazy. I don't know.
Seems like we've got quite a few bad boys coming through. So Legolas, have you got to activate this king's ability? What? I don't know what I'm doing. Why what am I supposed to be activating here?
So
I
you
got
have a
250
present.
ping as well. He's whining. So I'm going to provoke anarchy.
Wait till okay, you provoked already. So normally you provoke while the champions are next to your king.
Yeah, I'm focusing one of them. I have no idea
You
what
have
I'm
a
doing.
present. I use it. It's one of those powerful abilities. It's nice. So now you want to focus warlocks or like priority targets because they reduce the armor of your king. You probably want to heal. Okay, that works too.
Missed heal. So it's Remy's turn to heal now, is it? Oh, who's healing? Legolas has used Holy Light.
That's good. So now you want to kill the Pandarin, the Shamans, and the champion is a pretty good target to kill. Ah, see, this is easy.
Easy game. Guess I might need to heal still.
You can use Royal Presence again, I'm pretty sure, and you might need to heal, yeah. Nice. Do you have an ability? Or Immolation, Stomp, or Shockwave?
I'm not sure. I think he had Shockwave, if I can remember.
Okay. That's good too to defend.
That was always the funny thing. This kind of reminded me of Holy War sometimes, because there's so many units. It takes ages for the king to actually kill it all.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside of this game. Too much downtime.
I am prepared. No one shall be the wiser.
Let's get going.
Thy bidding.
Your move.
Upgrade complete. Yes.
Waiting
Upgrade
on you.
complete.
How may I serve?
Enlighten me.
Upgrade complete.
My brothers.
Job's done.
I see you like servants.
Yeah, I mean servants. It's kind of a greed way of playing it. Basically, if you go servants, every time one of them survives, basically you get gold back. you want to try to get Seraphim here?
Say again?
You want to try to get Seraphim?
Yeah. Is that altar? Do I need that?
No, it's the your champion basically, or your hero.
Requires 20
If you
food.
look on top of your town hall, yeah, that's the one.
So I just have to keep getting food.
Quite a bit of food. Make sure you have 20 space, or 20 food space, I guess. Then you have to like sacrifice. So basically, there's a command on the bottom right called essence transfer. Don't want to use that yet. Basically, start by. Are you leaking a lot here? No, you're fine.
Upgrade complete.
So what's your tier 1 and tier 2 towers?
Hedgehogs. Archers. For the most part.
That works. So start by massing
Upgrade
hedgehogs,
complete.
like to the right side of your.
Oh, I see. So I'd have carrion splitters or small landmines on this turn.
That's a given. That's a given. Out with it. It has begun. My brothers.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
It has begun.
Job's done. Job's
No one
done.
shall know us.
Job's done.
That's a given.
Job's done.
My
Job's
brothers.
done.
No one
Job's
shall know
done.
us. It
Job's
has
done.
begun.
Job's done.
My brothers.
Job's done. Job's
That's a
done.
given.
Job's
My
done.
brothers.
Job's done.
That's a given.
Job's done.
It has begun.
Job's done.
Our
Job's
time.
done. I am ready. Job's done. Job's
So if you want to
done.
get Seraphim, basically you need to mass a lot of like low tier units, then transfer or give their souls to the Seraphim. Whenever he reaches like 500 value and you have enough food, you can place him on the map. And then you have to keep feeding him a lot of like souls, and then he gains levels, abilities, and so on.
Okay, I got a vague idea. So how do I sacrifice the units to him?
Basically, when the round starts, you can, but you basically need to place units towers down before the round, and whenever it's like the build phase, you pretty much like it's a D hotkey. Press it twice, but watch out! Don't transmute or transfer everything because you can leak quite a bit.
So what building is it that I'm holding on to whilst pressing D?
Depends what's your towers at the moment. What do you have?
Oh, I've got mass carrion splitters.
So try to build a few units at the beginning. Like, what's your current role on your builder?
Essence transfer, increase Seraphim's experience and power, cost 500 gold.
Yeah, so that's later on. So you only use that later. So you could transfer a few. So I guess those hedgehogs, you can transfer their souls.
What about the carrion splitters? Because I made a bunch of those.
Later on. So basically start with like those hedgehogs because they're pretty bad units at this point. And pay attention to how much value you have on your Seraphim.
I've got 600 value now. I think this is a little bit awkward. Not got much time. I've got 10 FPS at the moment.
Oof, I got boing again.
Add this to
Yeah,
your
it's
tower value
pretty
wanker.
Thank you, Sky. Thank you very much. Speaking of Holy War, these are characters in Holy War. These are like the sort of things you get once the levels go on for too long.
Okay, so I guess this. I played Holy War, but a long time ago. The only
Yeah.
reason I don't really like
Same.
Holy War is it lasts forever.
Yeah, that was the problem I had with it. It's actually a really good concept. Like, build a whole bunch of units, they auto-battle, and you've got to sort of strategize on how you can push sort of like income whilst always being able to clear the levels and not lose lives. It's a really good concept. It's just, unfortunately, the mid-game goes on, and then onwards, the levels can take like 10 to 15 minutes each. It's just so stupid. So if there was effort or balance put into sort of making those levels quick and snappy, it would be a ridiculously good game.
I wonder how that would be possible anyway. Like minimizing, I guess, the amount of gold, like tuning everything down to like
Yeah,
a certain.
it's like a stat squish probably, would be the easiest way to do it. Mostly of the enemy units you have to fight. The health bars. So they're not all bullet sponges. What a lucker.
Lucky, damn.
Tess didn't have faith in you though.
I am prepared. It has begun.
Alright, so what about this nerd Seraphim?
So what's his level at the moment?
He's power 6.0 and his value is 600 and his level is 1 out of 20.
So this round, I guess you don't level them up. So start building mass amount of units, like crazy amount of towers, like the ones that doesn't cost food
No one shall be the wiser.
and the highest tier.
More gold is required.
For example, if you have hedgehogs, build a lot of them.
My brothers, it has
Job's
begun.
done.
More gold
Job's
is
done.
required.
That's a
Job's
given.
done.
Well, I haven't placed a Seraphim, no, not yet. I don't know if I'm
Oh,
supposed
you
to.
haven't played? You should be able to. Do you have enough food?
Yeah. I'll have to do the next level. I didn't know if I had to wait until I got into a certain power level before I placed them or whatever.
I can guess 500 value, and like you have 20 food, you should be able to place money.
My team sounds so desperate. They're talking about end times.
Why?
Upgrade complete.
By the way, do you even watch any series on Netflix, or is there something you recommend?
I'm currently watching Altered Carbon, actually. I'm sort of like halfway through the second season. I would highly recommend the Altered Carbon. I've really enjoyed that so far. It's a sort of sci-fi dystopian future, sort of dealing with potentially the concept of immortality and what it takes,
My bidding.
and what it means. Essentially living forever, but the only way you can do it is by downloading yourself into this essence, and then you put that into bodies, etc. I'm gonna get a nerd seraphim. Just gonna keep
Like,
spinning.
I
use
await
the
your
ones you
command.
placed last round into the Seraphim.
That's a given.
Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing now. I just want to keep making sure I'm building, so I'm not, you know, I'm using up my money and stuff like that. Oh, farms.
Job
Yeah,
done.
good game.
Oh no!
Upgrade complete.
Out with it.
At least I got a seraphim. Thank you, Logi.
Yeah, so my teammate sent high tier units, which didn't want him to, but I think this is going to be difficult for you guys, maybe.
It's trash map? Question mark? You're a big fan of this map though, aren't you?
I mean, I started like with playing this map only,
You poor
and
thing.
then I mean, I was like a kind of a Dota player before.
Yeah.
One of those guys, I know. But yeah, Hellhalt was kind of the main game. I mean, you used to play Legion TD, right? A lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did play it quite
That's not
religiously.
so.
I heard that Cuties is really good on Netflix.
Never. The ones I'm pretty much watching at the moment is OA. I don't know if it's similar to what you've talked about, like life or I guess rebirth and like life outside. It would be similar concept to the one you were pretty much watching at the moment. Second chance at life, and you know, living in a different body. Not like Buddhism. That's what they think or something. Or am I crazy?
Prepared. For my brothers.
Reincarnation, basically.
For my brothers.
TC knows all about it. So how's your Seraphim?
He's weak. His soul is not strong enough.
So you can send like units towards him. Ideally get him level 20 if it's possible. But yeah, it's a difficult task.
He's level 1 at the moment still, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Out with it.
So do you like transfer like some souls to him if you can, like
I
those
thought I
hedgehogs,
did,
for
but-
example.
Job done. Job
Is he on the map?
He's over here. Yeah, he's chilling.
I can't see, so it's hard to say. Like if he's on the map, you just press DD on units, and those essences go towards the Seraphim, and then like it increases the value. Every 500 lumber or gold worth of units you invest into him, he gets a level.
I think just
Max
building
to,
the
like,
Seraphim in
level
the
20.
first place is a big step.
But yeah, it's kind of difficult at the beginning. I should have maybe showed you if I was on the same team. Rip.
The map maker should probably create a YouTube video or something, shouldn't he? Actually demonstrating how the hell to play this map.
Oreo has a lot of videos on it. Like he does a lot of like tutorials and all.
Look at this model. So I assume we've won now.
Yep, that's GG for you guys. Win. Not too bad. Highest fighter value, highest income for you.
Just let down by my team, as usual.
That's both getting banned as we speak.
Right after this, I can't show them getting banned here. It's like I'll take them to the back room and then punish them when no one's looking.
Yeah, true.
Thank you very much there for the game. We actually managed to get somewhere in Hellhalt, which is rare. Very, very rare. So you've actually accomplished something quite amazing there.
You gonna showcase that? Maybe?
I might have to, yeah. I don't think any of my
For the
YouTube audience has seen Hellhalt unless they've seen it from your videos or such. But they've not seen it on my channel yet. This might be my one and only.
Alright, well, GG. Thanks for the games.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be in touch, I guess.
Alright.
Good luck
I'll
on
take
the
some
training.
points back and play some maps that aren't quite so BS.
Yeah, we'll do round 2 eventually. We'll try to find better maps, trash maps.
How did you want to approach it? Are you uploading any of it to YouTube, or what's your plan?
I'm pretty sure I'll upload most of these games, I guess. Not too sure, like, I mean, Pudge War was pretty fast. So was the versus Grunts.
For the Pudge Wars one was a quite fun game though. Like the thing with the Footman versus Grunts is it went too quick. I didn't feel like anything got sort of shown off. That's the downside. Like that's the thing. I wouldn't be like, even though it's part of the tournament, so that's the thing. Like if I still, so would it be all one video, or is it just if they're all separate videos, then just upload them anyway, even if it's kind of trash?
What do you think? Are you gonna do one video, or were you thinking like separate videos?
Depends. What's your upload schedule like? Are you still fine for like putting videos up? Because normally what I used to do is when I used to do campaigns, I used to try to put them all into one video because I try not to flood the channel with too many videos. So if you have like 5 separate videos for this tournament, say for example, you either upload that over 5 separate days, or you just try to whack them all in one go as a big video. So, but then you've got to compile it together, sort of like render it, or just export the clip, so to speak, and then just give the people the timestamps for the occasions. I honestly don't mind.
I mean, don't you like upload multiple videos on your channel, just kind of like schedule upload them so you don't have to like worry about them?
I've scheduled my videos. They're all sort of scheduled, sort of normally a week in advance or something like that. As for
there's no such thing as outdated content, right?
No. I mean, I don't know. People get obsessed with the video having to be created on the day itself. Doesn't seem to work really with a lot of the way Warcraft 3 customers are, because you've got to get people together to play and stuff like that. You can't. Yeah,
it's difficult to keep up with the daily. Yeah, for sure. If you don't like schedule upload them, at least.
I'd probably put it as either sort of like a collection of 5 videos or something like that on the same day. So sort of like almost upload them at the same time on one day as a special, or do it as a one block. Either way, they would probably all go up, because people would, if they're following it, they would be like, oh, well, what happened for the last couple of games or something? He's like, oh, you have to wait the next couple of days to get those. I don't know if I want to do that. So
yeah, that's a good point. It would be better to like kind of combine them.
Yeah, they might not get many hits or whatever, but there's not much you can do about it, because obviously people only want to watch so much, and if you flood the channel again, it sort of doesn't do too well.
Ban Legolas, ban Rami, ban Legolas, ban.
Apparently I need to ban a couple of people.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, so I mean, like, whatever you want to do, it's fine. Like if you because to say, for example, if you upload, if you let me know when you're publishing it, if you're going to publish it, then I can just make sure I correspond and give the links in the video descriptions below to your channel or whatnot. So that way it's sort of like, it promotes.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I'll message you. We'll message you like DM, and then we'll figure it out. I guess what we decide, either like one big block or multiple videos, I guess, in the same day.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
All right, let's work on that. Thanks for the games. Fun stuff. We can like kind of improve the event as we go, but I guess it's a good start.
You might want to build something.
Yeah,
I support
definitely.
these bands.
Right.
All right, thanks for the games. I'll see you around.
See you later. Right. Thank you there, Hawkey. Yeah, I mean, Rami's always on thin ice, no matter what happens. Like, that's just a default for Rami. Legolas tries, though. I don't think Legolas isn't trying. So he seems less likely to be banned. But then again, Legolas does annoy me. So they're both good candidates for being banned again. It's just whether they piss me off enough. That's what it comes down to now, really. Is who's going to piss me off the most as to who actually gets banned.